Hello again, this is Amy DuBose with the Four Rivers Association of Realtors doing another Navica training video for everyone. In the quick CMA video, I mentioned about using the map to search by, so I'm going to do a very quick video for you about how to search by map. And so what you would do is you'd click on the search tab here on the left-hand side. You can either do it from your quick search or through the residential search. Again, on the left-hand side, this is our full searches, so you can go by category. You can put your MLS numbers in here. And then on the right-hand side, we have our quick search. This is going to be a condensed version of the search screen with more limited information. You can do a search by map there as well. So for our purposes, I am going to go into residential and do the full search. Once I get into residential, if I want to search by map, I'm just going to click on search by map, lovely icon at the top there. You can do a couple of different things. So what you can do is you can search by address. So if my prospective property that I'm going to be listing is on Hilliard Road in San Marcos, which I do have a house at that address, I'm going to put the address in and I'm going to hit go. So you can see that it gives me that property. If I wanted to do a mile radius search, I could just hit this radial button up here where it says radius search. It gives you the option to do 1 mile up to 20 miles. For what I'm doing is I'm going to do 1 mile. And then if you want to do active or any of the other statuses, you can click those as well. So if you click a different status, so say I want to turn off the active and turn on sold, all you have to do is say apply status. Now what I failed to do is I failed to drop my PIN. So first you need to drop your PIN to get your radius, and there you go. So search by address, click radius search, drop your PIN, and then you'll see the properties that are within a mile. Now at any point, if I'm satisfied, I can say apply criteria to search, and it would apply the map and the status to the search. But what I want to do right now is I want to go ahead and get us back to the beginning, and we're going to draw a box. So what's really good for you to understand is that in some of these, it's really hard to move the screen around once you've already selected what you want to draw, because it starts to do exactly what you're asking it to do. So you can scroll in and out if you want to zoom in and out. You can also go left to right or up and down so that you can move your screen around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. I'm going to move my screen so I can get the area that I want. And then to draw a box, all you do is you start your box and draw as so. You can select it, drop it down. It's going to give a whole bunch of red dots. For this one, I might go ahead and put it back to the green active dots. We might get a little fewer than that. There we go. We've got a bunch of little green dots. Those are all of our active properties within our box there. And then as you hover over the green dots, you can actually see a quick little snap of that property. Now, if you want to go ahead and go to that property, you should be able to click. Well, that's not going to work for us today. So let's move on to showing how to draw the polygon. So I'm going to go ahead and clear my area by taking that little red box, that X off there. And I'm going to go back to my default view. All right, I'm going to get out and go back in just slightly so that we can get it set up again. So I'm going to say reset criteria. It's always wonderful when technology works against you and not with you. All right, so we're going to go back in again, exactly where I was before. I'm going to zoom in this time. I'm going to draw a polygon. So the polygon is very similar to the box We're just going to start our point, and then we're going to connect. You can do pretty much any shape you want to. You can see it starting to fill itself in. And then we've got a polygon. My green dots come up. Those are my active properties within my polygon. If I wanted to keep this, then we're going to say apply search criteria, and we would go from there. So as long as you've got your search criteria and your map set, then you can put in all of your other search parameters. Now remember, you're only going to pull up listings within that box. Now what you can also do is do the layering. They have the available layers, which would be like the flood zone, parcels, lot lines, and soil. If you zoom in, you're going to be able to get a lot more detail. I encourage you to please play with this. You cannot break anything inside Navica, so please do not be afraid to push buttons. And if you have any questions, my email address is amy@fourriversrealtors.com. Thanks a lot.